to episode 2 of Nobody Asked for This. This week, we'll be talking about Greta Van Fleet and Ari Aster's short film, Munchausen. Who wants to introduce first?
Hi, I'm Kenny.
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Lauren.
What the fuck is up, guys?
What's up, Bo?
What's up?
Did you ever introduce yourself?
No, the people know who I am.
Oh, fuck you.
Jeez. Come down a few pegs. Meet us.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
God, you guys make me look like an asshole because I forgot to introduce myself and I tried to play it off.
I'm trying to help you out, Bo.
I know, but like I was trying to whatever. Anyways, media of the week. What's poppin'? What you got? What do you got for me?
So, mine is there's a little internet comic called Lemon Bunny, and it's about like a father bunny and his son. And it gets really deep really quickly. It's not like Strange Planet or something. And it hits a little different at night, and I recommend it. It's better to go in blind.
Kenzie?
All right. I have, for my media of the week, NPR's Up First podcast. I try to listen to it every morning. It's just super informative, all the big headlines of the day. And it's only 10 to 20 minutes long. I think it's pretty good, and you should also check it out.
Lauren?
For my media of the week, well, first, I keep thinking about the way Kenny said Father Bunny, and I can't get it out of my head. But for my media of the week, I watched a 10-minute clip of Jake Gyllenhaal do an excerpt of his Broadway play, Seawall, A Life. And the clip was 10 minutes, but it felt like it was like 3. And he's just, I mean, I'm biased because I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but he's super good. It's just, I want to see the play now. I texted my mom, I need tickets, so that was it.
All right. My media of the week. So, have you ever heard of this little film franchise called Jurassic Park before? Everybody know about Jurassic Park?
Maybe.
Can you move closer to the mic? You're frustrating me.
Yes.
Okay. So on
Father
Twitter,
Bunny, move closer to the mic.
on Twitter, they released an 8-minute short film. I'm not sure if it's from a new movie or what, but it's easily the best 8 minutes of Jurassic Park media ever created.
How many RARs?
I would give it 5 RARs out of 5, to be honest, and at least 1 XD to go with it. I was very impressed because I was like, fucking Jurassic Park short film. What the fuck is this? It was great.
Who was in it?
Nobody that I recognized. No returning faces. There were dinos in it.
Oh.
Not even Chris Pratt?
Thank God, not even Chris Crap.
Controversial.
Whoa, hot takes.
I like Chris Pratt. I just don't think he's good in that movie because I don't like that movie. Either of those movies. I forgot there were 2 of them for a second.
Wrong.
Let's go. What do you like about Jurassic
World?
World?
No, the second one is god awful. The first one's not bad, but Chris Pratt is the Velociraptor Wrangler. He's hot. Sorry.
Oh, okay. He's hot, but like he's
there's
boring.
A lot of flaws.
I was like,
oh no, I like the first one. I especially like when she runs around in her heels the whole time.
If you went the first one,
infuriatingly stupid.
Expecting a dumb monster movie, not that bad.
Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World.
Okay.
Oh.
Park's good.
I was expecting
Park good.
a good
Park good. World dumb fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second World though is bad.
Awful.
Awful. Yeah. Just awful.
Like 1 out of 10.
I was expecting a movie that would not make me want to kill myself, and I was very disappointed. I think at least Jurassic World is so incestuous. It's just you guys remember Jurassic Park? When they go and they find the Jeep.
It's nostalgia,
it's
bro.
Fucking stupid. It's terrible. It's bad. It's a bad movie.
Let's agree to disagree.
Speaking of verbal disagreements, how about that? Kenny, Kenny approached me before the show. He said, you know what, I got a question I want to ask you on air. I was like, all right, Kenny, what's your question?
Okay, before we get into the music, did you hear that Quentin Tarantino released a rock band?
What?
No, I did not.
Dude, Greta Van Feet.
I fucking hate you. That was treason, and I will see you in hell. God fucking damn it. You know, I also have a terrible Greta Van Fleet pun. Oh, Lauren's gone. I also have a terrible Greta Van Fleet pun. It's in my notes here, which I will now get out. They're very extensive for Greta Van Fleet, let me tell you what.
My guy, Kenny. That got me.
It says, Greta Van Sleep.
How about we wait for your opinion as like one of the last ones? Because
Absolutely.
Mackenzie and I are going to be like moderators, and then there's going to be like that half of the table, which is like the elephant graveyard.
Not wrong. Mackenzie,
Yes.
how do you feel about Greta Van Fleet?
I thought they were pretty good. It sounds like something I needed to send to my dad.
That's a perfect
That's a good
summary.
description.
I'm going to
Lauren.
be... Oh, shit.
No,
Oh,
I didn't want to go.
No, Kenny.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I've tried to get into Led Zeppelin a couple times, and I've never been able to. And From the Fires, I was able to get into pretty easily. It's really good.
You know
Like,
what,
I really
Kenny?
like that album.
I really do appreciate your opinion. I'm going to ask you this one more time. Move closer to the mic.
Fuck.
Continue.
All right. Derailed my thought, so...
You were
Goddamn.
never able to get into Led Zeppelin. You were able to get into From the Fires because it's
Yeah.
like half the length of one Led Zeppelin song.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it's also, like, better?
Whoa.
Oh no.
I don't know. I like it more. I think they, like, improve upon it, but I don't know how they do that. However, Anthem of the Peaceful Army was, like, way too long.
I agree.
It was.
Yes.
So does everyone here like From the Fires more than Anthem of the Peaceful Army?
Absolutely.
Unequivocally.
I don't know. I know. So From the Fires is great from like beginning to end for me. But if you're talking in terms of how they grew as a band and like you want to hear less derivative sound, I think they make steps in the right direction more on Anthem of the Peaceful Army.
It felt too self-aggrandizing. Because, like, From the Fires, I think, was one that won the Grammy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Sounded self-aggrandizing on the second one.
Okay, now everybody's looking at me.
Because you have to start it off. You have to start the argument.
I don't like Greta Van Fleet at all. I will preface that, or I'll couch that by saying I also really am not a huge Led Zeppelin fan, to be honest. So Greta Van Fleet has one riff that I remember out of like what 20 songs.
Did you
something
listen
like
to
that.
all of them?
Yeah, I listened to all of them. I remember Highway Tune, I believe. Yeah, I remember the riff from Highway Tune, and literally nothing else. It's like nothing stuck out to me or stuck with me.
Is that the only reason?
Is that the only reason that nothing stuck out to me?
No, is that the only reason you don't like them? Is because lack of riff?
No, that's just like my first point.
Okay.
Is because like a lot of rock music, like the classic rock songs have like a like catchy riff, an interesting riff, something like that. Like fucking Immigrant Song has like one of the best riffs of all time. and
Yeah,
it's,
but
like,
you said you
everybody
don't
fucking
want
knows
them
it.
to be Led Zeppelin.
I didn't say that.
Do you
Have I
think?
said
Do you
that?
think every rock song needs a good riff?
I think you need a good riff or a good chord progression.
Okay.
You don't have to have a riff, obviously. You make like acoustic songs. You don't want like a fucking
Mhm.
Immigrant Song riff on an acoustic song.
You're right.
But
What you say?
oh, the acoustic version of
Acoustic
What You
version,
Say.
yep.
They had a piano and nothing else. There's nothing acoustic about that. Are
Check it out.
pianos even like? Does that count as acoustic?
I guess, because it's strings.
I guess. You know what?
Wow,
Maybe
Kenny.
you're right.
On his feet.
Good shit.
Mackenzie, were you gonna say something to Bo's response?
I'm like, I don't know. I feel what you're saying. I kind of agree, especially on their more recent album. Like
yeah,
I was
definitely on that one.
I was
Yeah.
listening on Spotify and I couldn't tell when the songs changed.
Yep.
And that was
That's a problem.
concerning to me.
Yeah. I think there's a song on From the Fires that isn't Highway Tune that has, it's like more like, I guess, folky, that has like a nice chord progression. It's kind of pretty.
Which one? On
I
which
don't
album?
even fucking remember. From the Fires.
Flower Power.
Yeah, Flower Power. Okay. The chord progression on that is fine. Like, come on, dude, it's a rock band. Like, where's my
So-
riffs at, man?
We didn't really explain who the band is for those people who don't know what it is.
I got it. I got this.
Okay. Okay.
Led Zeppelin 2.
No, that's an album.
Fuck.
Calm down over there.
Shit.
So it's a rock band from Michigan. And people say they sound like Led Zeppelin.
They sound like Led Zeppelin.
They do sound like Led Zeppelin.
Well, actually, I think a more accurate thing is the singer sounds like Robert Plant. Because they don't have the guitar playing of a band like Led Zeppelin. They certainly don't have the bass playing of a band like Led Zeppelin. But
John
what they
Paul
do
Jones.
have, yeah.
You're not saying
John
that
Paul.
they're not talented. You're saying they don't have the same.
I'm saying they can be talented. I think they are talented. But somebody
They don't have the
like John
bassist
Paul
from Them
Jones, I
Crooked
was going to say,
Vultures.
it's somebody like John Paul Jones is maybe one of the greatest bassists of all time.
I mean, like, they're not in Them Crooked Vultures. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
say.
We have to stand them crooked vultures around here.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't have that kind of like, that's like S tier talent. But I think they're obviously good at playing their instruments, and that guy can sing. Just sounds exactly like Robert Plant.
Okay. I thought I was gonna be at your throat, but I
No.
don't really have anything to be at your throat about.
I'm just taking it easy.
Different
I love
band.
that song.
Is that Leonard Skinner?
The Eagles. Jesus, get off the podcast.
Right.
It's a point for me to say the wrong
No,
band
that's
at
B.O.B..
least once a week. Oh, American Rejects, bro. That shit haunts me, I'm gonna be honest with you.
So, people have a lot of beef with them, but here's the thing, right? Like, how old are they now? 19,
Not
20,
old.
22?
I'm probably
Are there
older than
ages?
them. I don't know.
So, I mean, they're obviously kids that, like, grew up listening to a specific kind of rock music. You can obviously tell that. And I don't think they don't lie about their influences. They know. They're like, yeah.
Like AC/DC.
But
I
with
don't
an
know.
Australian,
I was just fucking kidding.
No, you
Australian
weren't, because
dude.
we
Well,
had this argument
time I was
before.
kidding. This time I was kidding. Last time I was wrong. This time I was kidding.
and also wrong.
Yeah.
But I think did you notice like a difference between the two albums?
Yeah, the first album is either like a Led Zeppelin song or a Rush song. And the second album is like, you put this on to make your child go to sleep.
Oh my god. Did you like Anthem? I made sure everyone I
did not like
said
Anthem.
you didn't like
I
Anthem.
did not like.
Did you
I
like-
didn't like any songs on that album.
Jesus.
That's a 0 from me, dog.
I give it like a 6.
Yeah, I mean,
But I give that From the Fires an 8,
I don't hate
so-
any of them. Ugh. I didn't like that. It's a high number, dude.
Dude, you don't
concise.
like that kind of rock. Can we preface that?
Rush is like one of my favorite bands of all time. I will have you know.
But
But
Greta Van Fleet is not prog.
Yeah,
right.
it's not because it's short. That's how music works.
Oh my god. Never mind. I'm gonna be at your throat. You're already annoying me.
Me too, Lauren.
It's not prog. I think their lyrics are
Not
kind of
prog.
boring. Yeah, not prog. Not pretentious. Certainly not pretentious, which is a characteristic of prog music. I had more words, but I lost them.
So, What do you think about them like trying like bringing back a dying genre? Thoughts on that?
This genre died for a reason. I think Led Zeppelin made an album in like 2009 or something like that, and nobody knows about it because nobody fucking cares.
But I mean, like, not specifically. I mean, everyone's been like, oh, we miss like the good old days with rock.
People are fucking clowns. Every band goes out of style for a reason.
But I don't think in popular culture, I guess it's gone out. But people like that still make music, like the Black Keys, and I mean, Kings of Leon kind of died. But Kenny, don't shake your head.
Those are like 2 0 out of 10 bands.
I do agree. With
but
you.
I'm saying people like them.
People.
I mean,
it's part like nostalgia. People are like, oh,
Right.
I miss when I was young and the music was coming out. So now the music is still coming out, but nobody listens to it now.
The problem is that everyone was like, oh man, I wish people still made music like that. But then a band came where they did make music like that, and everyone's like,
You're like, oh, I actually didn't want
piss
that at
off!
all.
I don't want that at all.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
But they are still a hugely popular and successful band, so I wouldn't say everybody's like that. But you did not like that when I said that.
Okay.
It's me, and
I know.
and Anthony Fantano, and nobody else.
Oh my god.
And Nate, but he hates old.
I feel
rock,
like
so.
we could find you making a hate mail video about Greta Van Fleet in your room, just like ranting on it.
I feel like
I don't hate them. They're boring. That's totally different.
dude, they're an evolution. It's just like next step. It's
Yeah.
classic rock brought into today, which is like
but it's evolution in that, like, evolution doesn't have a goal. It just kind of happens.
Oh god, did you learn that in your
learned that
animal
in-
diversity class this week?
I learned that, but also, so like you can have an evolution, and it's like, well, I don't like that, and that's where I'm at right now. I do like that the songs are shorter. That's much better.
What about Immigrant Song?
Why is Kashmir 8.5 minutes long, Kenny? I know I'm talking a lot about Led Zeppelin, but like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Highway Tune is like 2.5 minutes. Great. Glorious. Easily the best.
Highway Tune.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Something like
I
that.
thought-
It's pretty short.
I thought Immigrant Song was the one that we talked about was 2 minutes.
It is. I think they're both kind of short.
Okay.
That's like their immigrant song.
Oh god.
They're all pretty short except their new single, which was like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh,
There's,
I-
they
Why
have,
are,
they
why
have
are you
some,
doing that?
Okay,
they have
I
some
love that
oddball
song.
5-minute tracks. Like, I think Flower Power is kind of long.
yeah.
But
it
that's
is.
a pretty
But
good song.
Yeah,
Flower
I
Power's a
that
good song on the
Flower
album.
Power's fine.
I think that's the weakest on From the Fires.
I don't agree with you. I
No.
think that's the second best song on the album.
What do you
You
think
both
was
don't
the
like the album.
weakest?
Yeah.
I just said Flower Power.
I thought you said second weakest.
No.
No, I said weakest, but I
Oh.
said second best.
yeah.
Oop, I confused them. Bo, what was your favorite track overall if you had to pick one?
Highway Tune. I actually like Highway
Oh,
Tune. It's
okay.
kind of in my head right now. It's fine. It's good. I'll say it. Highway Tune is good. And that's the only Greta Van Fleet song that will get a thumbs up.
Did
for
you
me.
like that song that I hate?
No.
Okay, cool.
It was boring.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
But they put it on all their merch. They're like, yeah.
Is that one of the singles?
I don't think do they release singles?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
People do that, so I just kind of assume that they did that.
So, do you think they're gonna stick around? What are our thoughts?
I think. Oh, I'll wait. Kenny.
I hope they do.
I hope they do too, especially if they end up stepping into their own. I think they'd be really great.
So that's where I was going with it, because I think, yes, people's beef with them is that they are derivative, and yeah, the man sounds like Robert Plant, and it is. But I mean, you don't have to be so derivative with everything you do. So with their last album, I know like you guys didn't like it as well, but their first few tracks that actually do, they step into their own a little bit more. Like, they're making steps in the right direction. So I hope that if they do stick around, they'll eventually mature, because like I said, they are so young. So I hope that they'll eventually mature and make their own music.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that I want them to just like fucking fall off the face of the earth or anything. I want them to stick around and like grow and make something good, because like they clearly have all the talent to make something great. But for whatever reason, I guess they just haven't. It just hasn't clicked yet. But they're young kids. They've only been around for like 2 years or something like that. I think the From the Fires is from 2017. So like.
And a lot of the songs on their newest album were recorded or like they had them before they even got signed. So they're not even like new songs.
Yeah. I think they need to get away from such like. I think they're overproduced, to be honest. Like everything feels too smooth to me. I don't know. I want like more.
Oh, you want Led Zeppelin?
No, I don't want Led Zeppelin. I want them to make their own sound, but I want like some grittier guitar. Cause it's like, I don't know. That's just my fucking edgy bias coming in.
So Bo wants them to fall off the face of the earth.
No, I would like to see an album that's good from them.
You just like their albums to fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I want the first two. We can just forget that they exist.
All right.
And now my Spotify algorithm is fucked because I listened to both of them today.
I listen to Hollywood Bleeding and every Post Malone
Yeah.
album. So like,
and you just made your Spotify account not very long ago. So talk about having a fucked Spotify algorithm.
Woo!
Jesus.
yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, if you guys make me listen to anything painful, I'm not doing it on Spotify.
Yeah. We don't have an album picked for next week yet, but we'll come up with something.
All right.
I forgot to say that before we started the show. Anyways,
does the
any closing
surprise
thoughts?
creaky door.
Anyways,
So Bo and I
Hello?
will continue to just be angry at each other about Greta Van Fleet for
You know what,
the
Lauren?
rest of our friendship, but that's okay.
I'm not angry at you.
Oh, thanks.
She-
Oh, was I supposed to
say
say
it
that?
back, please?
You're being a little annoying, so I'm gonna need a few minutes.
You want to do a poorly explained to get your mind off of it?
Yes, I do. I'd love
All right,
it.
All right, thank you. That was good. Thank you for helping my segue. Okay. Poorly explained. It's where we take a movie, dumb it down, make it kind of vague, and explain it in a poor fashion, one might say.
This week, Mackenzie versus Lauren.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the same as last week?
Yes, that's kind of the way we're doing it for right now, at least. Yeah. I will remind you that the score is 1 Mackenzie, 0 Lauren.
Will she keep
And
up
with
her
that-
lead? Find out on
So
this week's
that's
episode.
that's
I'm
a
aiming for
that's a
another
steep
victory.
lead.
Bangs versus bangs over here.
All right. Everybody ready?
Yep.
So this week, a man-child kidnaps children to relive glory days.
Read it again.
Man-child kidnaps children to relive glory days.
What's your definition of a man-child?
I wanted to say my definition of a man-child, but it kind of
Glory days.
he's in the movie, so
I mean, you could.
I could just say it.
Can we get a
Yes.
like era?
Like 2005 or something?
I don't know.
Oh, I was thinking 80s. That's rough.
No, bro.
It's more recent.
I think it's like 2005.
But give him a hint.
We know the
Okay.
movie?
Kidnaps children.
Should know it. So I have a second part here that says children. He kidnaps children to entertain people without pay.
That's worse.
That's what I thought, though.
Oh
boy.
no. Oh no, I'm just
So I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Jack Black kidnaps children
School
to
of
relive glory
Rock?
days.
Oh
yes,
my
sir.
god.
That was great.
Free entertainment?
Yeah. Battle of the
That's
Bands,
dark.
bro. They sold that shit out like on a weekday.
Branda Cosgrove?
Yeah, bro. 2005, I think. I'm gonna look that up right now.
I don't think.
So talk.
I don't like School of Rock.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh, it's 2003. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like movies with kids in them. They make me uncomfortable. Also, Jack Black acting with kids is strange to me.
He's wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't dislike him.
I do love me some Jack Black.
He's a good man.
I like him
He's
a
a
lot
good
in
man.
Kung Fu Panda.
Maybe I don't agree with
No,
that.
I'll agree with that.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Kung Fu Panda is top tier entertainment.
Do you remember when they made David Crane voice Crane?
Do you remember when they made Jackie Chan? He voices the monkey in that movie.
The monkey has like
Oh
no
my
lines.
god. Yeah, he doesn't talk.
Yeah, I know. What a waste. Jackie Chan's great.
Yeah.
I love Jackie Chan. I'm mad. On God, I'm mad.
And next week we'll be reviewing Kung Fu Panda 1, 2. Is there a third one?
Yes.
There's a TV show too.
Oh, we're not gonna review
Fuck
any
that.
of them.
Yeah.
I have a good movie pick for next week. But objective, I agree. Thank you. But this week we're talking about Munchausen. Mackenzie?
So, well, I would
okay.
explain what it is first because I didn't know what it was.
Okay, it's a short film. It's made by Aster, the director of Hereditary and Midsommar,
In the style of a Pixar short.
in the style of a Pixar short.
Okay, so is that what it was?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it reminded me of Up.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Okay.
said that was like the inspiration.
That is the
for it.
Oh my
Inspiration.
god, did you guys all do readings and I just didn't?
No, but
No,
Pixar
but I just knew that.
made a short afterward called Bao.
Yeah.
That's the exact same premise, but at the end she eats the dumpling instead of the ending of Munchausen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
So like,
I know I've
He's
seen it.
inspired by
I'm
Pixar.
making the connection.
Oh, okay.
and then Pixar was inspired by him, so it's a circle, full circle.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
So this movie scared me.
Did it?
Well, I mean, not in your traditional like, ooh, I'm scared. Just in the way that I was like, moms, scary, overbearing moms.
Yeah.
Mommy
Frighten anyone.
issues. I just put helicopter mom? Question mark.
Okay.
Everyone knows what Munchausen is, right? Just
Munchausen is a mental disorder where you
Isn't that where
pretend to be sick
Yeah, you make
yes,
it up in your head.
for attention.
for attention,
Oh.
But there's also Munchausen by proxy.
which is where
Someone projects sickness onto you for attention. So you're not sick, but you think you're sick from like psychosomatic reasons. And
Interesting.
I feel like that one might apply more to this movie.
Yeah.
Maybe. So you want to? So should we give like a quick plot rundown?
If you want.
Okay. So the first half of the movie is a
He was so prepared.
I was not. I was actually hoping that Kenny would do it. But the first half of the movie is a dream sequence, I guess. Right?
I was like a projection, but
She like daydreams it.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck you. Where a mom is watching her son pack for college, and then like over the next like 8 minutes, she like imagines all the cool shit that he's gonna do. Like he meets like a girl, and
They do smoochies.
they drink bubbly, is what the bottle says. I took a note about one of the books that they were reading.
Oh, it was a
Communism.
Maoway or the
Maoway
highway.
or the Maoway is the highway.
Maoway is the highway.
That's what I wrote.
Dude, he fucking owned the libtards on that. So
Great. It was excellent. I love that. And then I saw. I just have a note about the kid that was in it.
So do I.
He looks like Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Third Rock from the Sun.
What? From Third Rock from the Sun?
Yeah, you don't know about Third Rock from the Sun?
No, I know 500 Days of Summer because
Okay, well, Third Rock from the Sun is a sitcom, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt is like a little boy in it, and they look exactly the same.
you know him as a little boy.
I know him as a little boy and an adult because I've seen him in more than one thing.
Okay, cool. I have that he looks like John Mulaney.
kinda.
I can see that.
We're operating in like the same ballpark, just like
Yeah,
on
they look the
different ends.
same.
Yeah,
White, skinny males.
skinny white guy, kind of tall.
Dude, that football team was the skinniest football team.
Yeah, what
of
the
all
fuck?
time.
I was like, no way, because like football players in college are fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Also, the cut from the bedroom window to the school is
That was
fucking amazing.
that was
Yes.
good.
That was
Holy
pretty good.
shit!
Yes.
There was another really good cut, but I didn't write it down, and I forgot.
Dude, the
about
shot
it.
with the calendar where it just goes
That's what I
past
was. That's what it
Yes.
was.
and like the days are like literally flying by and it's all the
Yeah.
X's and it like flies past the due date you're supposed to go to college.
yeah,
That's fucking great.
and it
I love it.
becomes it slowly becomes red, and then he's drinking the soup,
The soup, his mom.
the feel good.
Yeah.
So did he not drink the feel-good soup? Is that what happened?
He tried, but he couldn't.
'Cause
Okay.
he was dying. Because he drank
Dying.
Feel Bad. She put Feel Bad in his sandwich.
Yeah.
So yeah, the second half of the movie, the mom's like, "Fuck this, I'm gonna poison my own son with Feel Bad," and she goes to do that, like, so he won't leave and stuff. And then, oops, he dies.
Yeah.
The doctor, who the fuck was that? Do you know? You recognize him?
No.
Oh shit. Well, I was
He was
really
a-
banking on you.
He was
knowing
a
who it
doctor.
His name, shit. Oh my god, he's somebody. I've
He
seen
is
him in
somebody.
something. I've seen him in something
Everybody's
before.
somebody, Bo. Everyone matters.
Somebody.
Who still has on-call doctors like that?
Anti-vax parents.
Fuck. I was gonna say like small town,
Oh,
because he could like ride his bike over, which means probably not that far.
He rode his bike?
The doctor rode his bike over. Yeah.
How did I miss
Oh,
that?
man.
You just didn't see his bike.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining how I didn't see it.
You're welcome.
I have notes. They don't really make a lot of sense. They're not really relevant in any way, shape, or form. But I do have one where when he's driving away
Yeah.
with his car.
Yep.
He's driving the car.
Yep.
He's not like driving. Anyways, his mom is chasing him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
Okay, forget
also
that.
she imagined it, so like.
Also that.
Forget that. It's a metaphor.
Forget
If
everything
your mom,
you know.
If your mom was chasing after your car, you mean to tell me you wouldn't stop?
That scene just like
What
struck
if-
fear into my heart.
what
I
if you
imagine a phone
forgot
call
something?
from my mom immediately after.
Yes.
What the fuck? Why didn't you stop? Stop talking on the phone while you're driving. Get back here right now.
Yeah, the horror.
Absolutely.
I would.
Yeah.
No, the car would have been like in reverse before like she even started getting down the driveway.
Dude, if she's
Poor
running after,
mom. She's
dude, if
really
she's running
hurting.
after your car and you put it in reverse,
Yeah, I run her over.
Bump, bump.
someone's gonna fucking kill her mom.
Mom, if you're
Next
listening to this,
week.
I would never run you over. I swear.
My mom, I would stop, but I don't drive, so you. Oops.
I'd say hopefully you'd stop, Bo, long before we started driving.
That would be illegal. I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck I know this guy from, but
I
The
don't think
music
he's
really
anything.
sells it.
I was gonna say that because there's no
It's a
there's no
silent
chitty
film.
chatter.
dude, he's in
Yeah.
Munchausen. Did you guys know?
Great job, Bo.
Thank you.
A+ journalism from OU.
Yeah, A+ journalism. What'd you do? Type in IMDb.
No, I'm actually on Wikipedia. Thank you very much.
Why aren't you on IMDb?
This list is easier for me to read quickly. Why are you just fucking keep talking? Shut up.
No, I'm judging you because you don't use IMDb.
I do use IMDb when I'm looking up something on my phone. What the fuck do I know this guy from? His name is Richard Riehle.
Great job.
Somebody.
Richard Riehle, if you're listening,
Yeah.
let us know where you're from.
Oh, dude, he's in He's in 2 episodes of Quantum Leap. That's definitely what it is. You guys know
Cool.
about
I'm
Quantum
so
Leap?
glad
Cool.
we
Weren't you
waited
saying
for you to
something,
figure
Lauren?
that out. No, I don't remember.
Okay.
We're talking about your mom and hitting people with cars, I think.
No, the music.
Oh, the music. You're
Yes.
right. Yeah.
So there's no words in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks. We already said that. You were
Did
busy.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for paying attention. Welcome to the
I was.
podcast, Bo.
Oh, dude, I
Well,
will
dude,
kick
welcome.
my own ass right now in this room. I swear to God.
Welcome to Nobody Asked for This. This is now Bo entering the room.
Hey guys, I'm Bo. I've never been here before. What is this place? Fuck you.
The music? Cool.
Yeah, and like the violins started screeching when the mom was, when they like zoom in on the son
Scared
dying.
me. I didn't like it. I just got the
So
chills right now thinking about it because I didn't.
So good.
It's good, but I don't like it.
I was a fan just for the effect it gave.
Yeah, I was a fan of that. I didn't like the feeling it
Yeah.
gave me, but I guess that's the intended point. But
Yeah.
I'm not a horror movie fan.
would you consider it a horror movie?
I would not. I also, just to put this in context, I would also not consider Midsommar a horror movie.
Okay.
They're like drama, thriller, weird movies. But not like,
Okay.
there was nothing like horror about that to me. Sad.
I would consider it a horror.
Yeah, okay.
But that's what I'm asking Lauren,
Oh, okay.
because she said it was a horror.
Do you think it's a horror movie? You haven't seen any of his
I
other
haven't.
movies. Have you seen Hereditary or Midsommar?
I have seen neither, but I did a little bit of research on
Okay.
both of them.
Hereditary is so fucking good. I can talk for like an hour.
Yeah.
If we ever want like a nobody after this like hour
Our-
podcast
our
and no
Aster
one
time.
else can come, I'll just talk about like the beginning scene,
Kenny
how
on the
it
mic
zooms in,
for
Oh my God,
60
dude.
minutes.
how
The
it
first
zooms
scene
in, and it's
of-
like the miniatures.
Yeah, no, I was talking
To,
about
like-
Midsommar. The first
Oh,
scene of
fuck.
Midsommar is like, I think it's better than Munchausen. It's also like, I think it's only like 11 minutes. The first scene, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to.
Better than Munchausen as a whole, not first scene of Munchausen. Because first scene of Munchausen.
Well, yeah,
was,
better than Munchausen as a whole, not the
Okay.
first scene of Munchausen. Exactly.
That was kind of weak, but
Yeah, but like I think, yeah, I really, when I was in the theater watching Hereditary, or not Hereditary, Midsommar, I was like, fuck, like that was good shit.
Hereditary is a masterpiece, and the beginning scene of it is
I
also
do
a
agree. The
masterpiece.
miniatures are really fucking cool.
They're actually not miniatures; it's just framed like they are miniatures.
Oh well, yeah.
To go for the theme that you cannot escape fate.
Wow, this man knows themes.
Wow,
What is
Mackenzie,
this?
how do you feel about the weather today?
Wow, that weather. It's weathering.
It's weathering outside.
Make my back sweaty when I carry my backpack.
If you wanted us to watch Hereditary and Midsommar, y'all should have said something.
We'll do that in the future.
Yeah, that's definitely a future thing because I could talk about it for
Also,
a long
it's,
time.
it's not like mine and Kenny's fault that you just have never seen two
Good
of the biggest
movies.
movies in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
You told me that Midsommar was bad and then I shouldn't
What?
see it. You said that.
No, I did not.
Someone did.
That's a fucking bold-faced lie.
I
That's my
swear it was
favorite movie
you.
of the year.
I would do Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I
but
forgot about that movie, to be honest. Yeah, I do love that movie.
Guys, I've been busy. I'm sorry.
You haven't seen that either.
But it's A24,
No.
Lauren, and you're like the physical personification of A24.
Yeah, they want you. They need you.
It's actually 7.
He said
53.
A24.
I know, but I was making.
Oh, okay.
I was making a joke.
753.
I'm gonna be dead before this podcast is over. Just
Yep, it does seem that way.
if anyone's listening. Help.
You got a lot of notes there, Kenny. What else you got
Yeah.
for me?
A lot about the music. At the end, the mother and the father were in separate pews. Anyone else notice that? For the funeral?
I did not notice that.
I did
Yeah.
not either.
I did not.
I was
There's
getting
another
like some
guy
real
holding it
creepy vibes from the shit, like where it would cut, like where she's sitting at home with her husband, and then he'll like disappear, and there's like a short dream sequence where her son is there.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck's up with her husband? Because, like,
He's like a non-factor.
he's
He just
such a
He's like
non-factor
the-
in her life.
He's like the dad in Stranger Things of what's
He's
his
like a
family?
plot point though.
Who
The dad,
in Stranger Things?
like yeah, like the buyer's dad.
No, it's not the buyer's dad.
Oh, what are you
It's
talking about?
Nancy and Mike's dad.
Oh, is he even? Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
no,
there
it's
you
like
go.
that. Yeah, no, they don't love each other. That's why.
Oh yeah, I like the part in Stranger Things where the mom is like, "I'm gonna go fuck this high school boy," and then she
and
doesn't.
she sees her hot, sexy, sleeping husband sitting.
Yeah. She's like, "Damn, I do like that guy. I did marry that guy."
I did marry that guy. In his pedophile glasses. What a guy.
Okay, but in the 80s, they were just glasses.
That is true. Do you have anything else? I don't think I have any more notes.
All right. I think. I mean, it ends on a shot of the garden.
Yeah, with
Which-
the
Yeah.
toy in the
Yeah,
sand- in
can
the-
you
in the-
explain that to
in the
me?
dirt.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't get it.
In
So-
her,
I might be thick, but I
Oh.
didn't get it. Thick-headed, Kenny. Don't laugh.
Bro, she might be thick. I don't
I'm-
know.
I
haven't
might
looked-
be
I
thick.
haven't looked yet.
Kenny, it's not that funny.
I haven't-
dummy thick.
Fuck you.
Okay, that part was that funny.
I'm glad there's.
Thank you.
I'm glad there's 3 clipped audio tracks from that segment. That's great.
Okay.
Anyways,
Please explain.
At the end of her projection, it zooms in on the garden, and she's digging in the garden, and she finds the superhero that's buried there,
Yeah.
and the garden's alive and well, and it's like really pretty. And then at the end, there's like a gray tent on it, and everything's dead.
so every scene where the mom and the son are together before he's sick
Yes,
has like full color. It's probably turned up a little bit, the saturation.
probably.
I would assume. And every scene that he's not in, and after he gets sick, is like
They fucking
completely
drop
washed. Yeah.
Brockhampton's album.
Saturation 1, 2, or 3.
gone.
I was gonna make that joke. Kenny.
Saturation 0, because they took it all. It's gone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. I did notice that.
Hot take though. Which saturation album?
That's not a hot take. That's just a fact.
You guys.
Nobody else familiar with Brockhampton?
I've only listened to the first one.
Oh, okay.
I'm making my way through their discography right now.
Okay. What do you mean for like
You didn't
saturation
start with
1
Saturation
or
1?
the?
I
You,
did
no,
start-
Yellow.
you started with Saturation 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
I listened to like their singles they put out recently, but I didn't like them. But this isn't a Brockhampton podcast.
Yeah, I
so
was
we
gonna say
can
maybe let's save Brockhampton for
save
another
that for
time.
later.
Mackenzie,
Yes.
do you have any thoughts about Munchausen?
I enjoyed it. It was definitely a cool film. Ari Aster sounds like a really cool guy.
You know, it's crazy because like he makes some weird ass shit. Like
What's he look like?
like for real, he looks like a normal dude.
Yeah.
Really?
But like most people that make weird shit look like weird motherfuckers. Like Stephen King.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
that dude looks like Stephen King. You
Yeah.
see him, you're like, yeah, that is what Stephen King would look at. Like, but like, you could walk past Ari Aster on the street and be like, "It's a good-looking guy."
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
you would never know that he made Hereditary. And
Yeah. I started listening to
Midsommar.
his interviews, like on Midsummer.
Hmm.
I feel like I need to go see that movie now.
It's
Yes.
a good ass movie. I
Yeah.
strongly recommend it.
Yes.
It was also pointed out somewhere that his horror movies, like the horror is human.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes.
And I think that's cool. And I think that then qualifies this technically as a horror movie, just because that's how he
I mean,
writes it.
I get.
He
Yeah.
writes horror movies passive, kind of. Like, it's the main character and things are happening from the outside to the main character. They aren't doing things.
They're not like an actor in the
They're
story.
not an actor,
They're kind
yeah.
of like a vessel through which you experience the.
Yeah.
That's kind of very literal in Midsummer. Now that I thought about it.
Yeah. Also in Munchausen, because he's
Oh yeah, yeah,
bedridden.
true. Yeah, he sleep forever.
5 ever.
5 ever. Bad joke about dead kids. That's okay. You got anything?
No, I would just like some feel good juice.
Like
Myself,
some
just to
feel-good
keep,
juice? Oh.
keep in stock.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. It probably tastes like shit though. I'd imagine.
probably.
Would you put it in like tomato soup?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
That's not
What kind
gonna
of
help
fucking
it.
medicine do you mix with tomato soup?
I
Like
don't
it has
think,
to
I think
taste.
it was
Feel-good
chicken
juice.
noodle, but it turned it red.
Oh,
Oh.
I was like, why is she
Huh.
feeding him blood?
that could just be coloring too, like, artistic integrity coloring, shit like that. I'm just imagining like Pepto-Bismol mixed with tomato juice, and I'm over here like,
It was like 3 drops to make him feel bad. And then I'm assuming the like MVP happened after that for the continuation until he died.
Munchausen by proxy.
Yes.
Yes.
Bro, why
Sorry.
didn't you just shove it down his throat?
He would throw it up.
Yeah. He kind of
Have you
like
heard of a gag reflex before?
she gave it to.
Kenny.
She probably didn't want
Stop.
to.
Oh, cut that out.
No, you leave that disgusting joke in there.
Kenny, you know what?
Bo, please.
You made a shitty joke.
You made a bad joke. You
I'm
paid
leaving it
for
in.
it.
Bo,
I'm
cut
leaving
out.
it in. No, Kenny, I'm leaving it in.
Bo,
And
cut
I
out.
was just harassed.
I think Lauren, if you want to kick his ass, we can watch and we'll just let the audio go while you beat his ass in the background.
Outside, Kenny, right now.
We can always live stream it.
Yeah.
Put it on the
Okay.
Instagram.
Do we have a Periscope?
Do you have a gag reflex?
make
Because
one.
We
my
can make one.
fist is
Okay,
gonna
cool,
be down your throat.
Fuck you, Kenny. I'm glad that this was like supposed to be the fight podcast, but it ended up with "fuck you, Kenny."
I mean, I've gotten a death threat like every podcast.
Ooh,
even
are
when
we
I'm not
3 for
here.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Hell yeah!
Kenny, what do you
Wow.
predictions?
And it's always from person right
What are
across
you
the
gonna
table.
say next week? That's gonna make Lauren threaten to kill you. Cause you know what we're talking about next week.
What?
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction is the movie that I've selected for next week. Neither of you have seen it, correct?
No,
I've seen
not.
parts of it, but I haven't ever seen the whole thing. No.
Okay. I've seen it at least. I've seen it one time at least.
I've seen it 3 times.
I've seen it more than once. But
Okay. I've seen it at least one time.
Kenny, do you wanna watch it together?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
aw. It's a date? You gonna go movie date?
No.
Yeah. All the way to Bo's room.
Yeah.
How come I didn't get an
15 feet.
invite?
Because it's a movie date. Didn't you listen?
Yeah.
You don't want a third wheel.
I was gonna say, do you want to third wheel me and Kenny on God? She crying right now.
Or not enough snuggle space on the bed for 3.
Lauren, you're in the way of me and Kenny cuddling. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, it's only a twin.
It's a long twin though.
Extra long twin.
You know what? Dude, that's a lie. Extra long twin. I'm not that tall. I'm like 6'2", 6'3". My feet hang all the way off the end of that motherfucker.
Like the Weasley twins.
Yeah.
They're extra long.
I think they're probably taller than me though. They look taller than me.
They're extra long twins.
But they have magic, so they can just like
Dude,
shrink.
Why don't they just magically make
shrink
themselves? Wait,
I mean, they
okay,
could.
so like the
yeah,
Weasley.
well, one's dead, so you're
Oh
insensitive.
my god.
Okay, he doesn't shrink himself anymore.
So like the Weasleys are poor. Why don't they just use magic to not be poor anymore?
Get out of here with that socialism.
What the fuck? Lauren, we're not supposed to talk about politics on the podcast.
You openly admit it.
Why would I lie? We're done.
We're good.
We're gonna put a closer on this for the week.
You know what? Dumb.
Do you just want to spitball some music ideas real quick? That looks like a no.
Harry Potter soundtrack.
No.
Deathly Hallows Part 1 soundtrack.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here,
We're done.
no, here's come lesson next week for us to judge the Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1 soundtrack.
Munchausen soundtrack.
Kids Bop
Kids Bop
discography.
number
Yeah, yeah.
841. That's what we're doing.
You know they've cycled back. They're naming them the same numbers. It's like they
What?
forgot the old ones happened.
They just it's like a reboot.
Yeah.
I like to
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
the
yeah.
old ones happened too.
I wonder if they got to like 100 and they just started over again. They're like 101's a bad look.
I
so
feel
let's
like
go back
they're
to
erasing
1.
my history.
It's like the
That's a good
Mandela
part
effect.
of history to be erased.
It's a good part of history.
Kids Bop's not good.
Dude, my favorite Kids Bop
Speak
song
for
is the
yourself.
Kids Bop cover of
I am, and the rest of them.
that Evanescence song, "Wake Me Up Inside." I'm pretty sure that exists.
Can we just
Oh
can
my
we
God.
just talk about that for next week's?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do Kids Bop Evanescence. That's the song for next week. And Pulp Fiction. 2 masterpieces. See you next time, folks.